What's up guys, my name is Zach, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can script your own overhead group name tags. Here on the screen I have an example where I have put in my own group into the script, and since I'm the owner of that group and I have the rank owner, that is what it says above my head. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing you're going to do is to create a dummy. And the next step is to create a BillboardGui inside of the dummy. So search up BillboardGui and click on it. And then you're going to add a text label to that BillboardGui. Then what you want to do is to click here on Adorni. You want to click on the humanoid root part just for showcase. Now the next thing you're going to do is to go down to the studs offset world space option and click on the eye, and I like to go with 4.5 like so, because it just looks good. Now make sure you select the studs offset world space and not studs offset. After you have done that, you're gonna go into here. I like to turn off light influence. It just makes it look more consistent and stuff. And then the max distance, it can be whatever you want, but I like to have it limited at 30 or something, because otherwise it looks a bit weird when you can see like a name tag from very far away. So next thing you're gonna do is to go into size, and you're actually gonna turn off the scale option, because what that's gonna do, as you can see right here, when I move away from the camera, it keeps the same size relevant to the screen but not like relevant to the actual space in the world. So you want to turn off the offset and you want to scale it instead. So you can put whatever you want in here. I would go with something like that, so we have something like that looks good. And then you're gonna go into text label and do the same thing with size, except now the scale is only gonna be 1:1 because we want to fit it with the actual billboard GUI. So there we go. And then we're going to disable the background. So background transparency, we're going to set that to 1. And we're going to turn on rich text and turn on text scaled. And we're not going to do anything with the text right here. And then you can customize the text to however you like. There's so many fonts to choose from. I like to go with the source and bold. I think it looks good. And I'm going to add a text stroke to it because I also think that looks pretty good. So when you're done with your BillboardGui, put it in replicated storage, and then we're ready to move on to the script. So for the scripting part, the first thing you're gonna do is to create a script in starter character scripts. Make sure it's not a local script. And then we're gonna erase all of that code, and we're gonna type local rs is equal to game get service replicated storage. Then we're going to type local character is equal to script.parent, because any script that's in starter character scripts is going to be located into the character. Then we're going to get the player, and we're going to do this by finding the player through the character. And there's actually a built-in function which you can use to do this. So you can do local player is equal to game dot players get player from character, like that. And then in these brackets you're going to put character. Then we're going to make a variable for the BillboardGui, of which we should have in replicated storage. Make sure it's named BillboardGui and that there's only one BillboardGui named that in replicated storage, because otherwise it's not going to know what to define with this variable we're doing right now. We're going to do local BillboardGui is equal to rs BillboardGui clone. After we have cloned the BillboardGui from replicated storage, we're gonna change the text on the BillboardGui to actually match your group rank. So this is the most important line of code, I guess. So you're gonna type BillboardGui dot text label dot text is equal to player get role in group. Then you're gonna make 2 brackets, and in these brackets you can actually paste in your group ID. So it could look something like that. For example, if you want to, you can just type it in there, or you can make a variable like here and call it group ID, then have it equal to whatever your group ID may be. So then you can just put that variable in here, and that's gonna work. And then we're gonna do BillboardGui that addor is equal to character primary part. And lastly, we're going to set the BillboardGui parent, and the parent of the BillboardGui is gonna be the player. So BillboardGui.parent is equal to character. There we go. Now this is the entire code. So if I hit play now, it should display guest over my head. Since that's not a group ID that I am aware of, I am not in that group, if that even is a group. So as you can see, it says guest, but if I would to put my own group ID in here, there we go, that's my own group ID. And then if we hit play, as you can see, it says owner, because I have a rank called owner in my group. So it all works, and you can customize this text however you like, and this is just my own preference, of course. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, then please leave a like and consider subscribing. My Discord and my Roblox group is linked in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.